completing our first part of our Prague visit and having dinner in various Christmas markets, we came back to our hotel Athos and retired for the night. Next day, the 21st of December 2022, we had our complimentary breakfast from the hotel dining room and went out to start our second phase of Prague visit. We took a tram from near the gate of our hotel to Wenceslas Square. We crossed the Vltava River on our way and walked down from Wenceslas Square to Quadrio Shopping and Office Complex on Narodny Trida. Here we saw one of the most outstanding attractions in Prague, which is the piece of Franz Kafka, an outdoor sculpture that is more of a technical wonder. It was created by artist David Cerny. The reflective sculpture of the head that rotates periodically to face various directions and put up in 2014, became an instantaneous hit to the tourists. It has 40 layers of polished stainless steel, and is 10.6 meters tall, weighing 39 tons. Next, we went to Catholic Church of Saint Ludmila, which is a neo-Gothic Catholic church at Peace Square. It was built on by Joseph Mocker in 1888 to 1892 and is named in honor of Saint Ludmila of Bohemia. It is a brick-made three-aisle basilica with a transversal nave in the shape of the cross. The church front features two 60.5 m high towers with bells. Then we went to the Christmas market located in front of the Church of Saint Ludmila and is the first Christmas market of Prague. There are about 60 stalls full of all the traditional Christmas necessities, Advent wreaths and calendars, candles and candle holders, gifts and souvenirs. To cross the road, we entered an underground pass, where there were a number of fabulous graffitis and paintings. Our next destination was Jewish Quarters and Synagogue in Old Town. Jewish Quarter is a town quarter and the smallest cadastral area of Prague, formerly known as the Jewish ghetto of the town. It is surrounded by the Old Town. Robert Gutmann Gallery is an exhibition space of the Jewish Museum. The gallery is located in a building of a former Jewish hospital, which was built next to the Spanish synagogue in 1935. The Old Town of Prague is a medieval settlement of Prague. It was separated from the outside by a semicircular moat and wall, connected to the Vltava River at both of its ends. The streets of the area is lined up by typical colorful Czech houses. A statue of Franz Kafka by artist Jaroslav Rona was installed on Vesenska Street in the Jewish quarter of Prague, Czech Republic in December 2003. It is situated near the Spanish synagogue. It depicts Franz Kafka riding on the shoulders of a headless figure, in reference to the author's 1912 story, Description of a Struggle. Our next destination was Rudolfinum, which is home to music, visual arts and a diverse world of tastes and smells. The Czech Philharmonic Orchestra, which includes the Czech Chamber Music Society, has been based here since 1946. Its largest music auditorium, Dvořák Hall, is one of the main venues of the Prague Spring International Music Festival and is noted for its excellent acoustics. Then we saw the Academy of Arts, Architecture and Design, which offers the study disciplines of painting, illustration and graphics, fashion design, product design, graphic design, ceramics and porcelain, photography and architecture. Old Town Square is a historic square in the Old Town. It is located between Wenceslas Square and Charles Bridge. The statue of a reader in an armchair in Franz Kafka Street is the work of artist Jaroslav Rona and is located just off the Old Town Square. The Church of St. Nicholas is a late Gothic and Baroque church in the Old Town of Prague. It was built between 1732 to 1737 on the site of a Gothic church from the 13th century which was also dedicated to St. Nicholas. Then we came to the astronomical clock, which is a medieval astronomical clock attached to the old town hall in Prague. The clock was first installed in 1410, making it the third oldest astronomical clock in the world and the oldest clock still in operation. The house at the minute is a building, part of the old town hall complex, and is a typical example of Czech Renaissance townhouse architecture. The facade, decorated with esgraffito, depicts scenes drawn from biblical and mythological sources. Franz Kafka and his parents lived here from 1889 to 1896. Then we entered the old town hall to see the frescoes on the ceilings of the town hall dome. Next, we went to Church of Our Lady Before Time, in Old Town Square. The church dates back up to 7 centuries. The church's spires, rising above the cozy Prague streets of the old city, serve as a background for the most atmospheric photos of the Czech capital. Old Town Hall Clock Tower is 70 meters high massive prismatic tower, dating from the 14th century. The tower's viewing gallery offers beautiful views of the city. Then we went to the Old Town Square Christmas Market. One of the most popular locations is the Old Town Square Market, which offers a spectacular view of the St. Vitus Cathedral and other historic buildings. Visitors can sample traditional Czech foods such as roast pork, gingerbread, and tredelník, a popular Czech pastry, while browsing the festive stalls. The markets are also a great place to find unique gifts and handmade crafts. We saw the Jan Hus monument here, which stands at one end of Old Town Square. Here the young mother symbolizes national rebirth and return of victorious Hussite warriors and Protestants. The Christmas market here is full of smell of cinnamon and clove, mulled wine, roasted chestnuts, hot meat, blood sausages, succulent ham, barbecued pork with potatoes, sweet pastries, and other treats are everywhere. After the extremely successful Winter Europe visit 2022, we spent our last night in Atos Hotel of Prague, and after a sumptuous breakfast, we proceeded to Prague airport by taxi and took a flight back to Delhi. Please like, share and subscribe this video. Please go to the information or description section to get more information about our travel and links to train, bus bookings, hotel bookings, budget restaurants, supermarkets, etc.